Hi beauties. Okay, so as promised, I'm gonna deliver you another YouTube video. You guys literally been hitting me up telling me, oh, I need another video, so here we go. All right, so we're gonna formulate our new scrub that's about to release September 11th. Hopefully this video drops before, but just in case it don't, it's all right. We still gonna formulate it. That's all that matters. So here is the scrub. So I'm dropping an oatmeal plus honey foaming body scrub. So this is going to be so essential because we have declared that we are formulating for only sensitive and dry skin types. So if you have dry skin or sensitive skin, you need oatmeal, you need honey, you need Shani's collection. So this is why we're here. So stay tuned. We're going to formulate, we're going to talk about ingredients, we're going to talk about me not knowing the measurements. I'm sorry, I swear I will put a recipe down there for you. I will try to lock down measurements so that you guys can recreate and sell to your customers or just have in the house just because you have sensitive skin. It's perfectly fine. We got this. Don't worry. So stay tuned. And if you have any questions, make sure you subscribe, like, and communicate with me down below. And we'll be sure to communicate and tell me anything. Tell me things that you guys had, things that you formulated, things that you experienced while formulating. I want to hear all the tea. Let me know. All right, so we're gonna use organic cane sugar because like it's so essential to sensitive skin types. Because me personally with sensitive skin, I've used other brands that use like salt in their scrubs, and it's been very irritated to my personal skin. So I kept that in mind when formulating scrubs, is that considering you have sensitive skin, you're more receptive to getting irritation to your skin. So you just want to make sure each ingredient is gentle enough where it doesn't irritate your skin at all. So I found that organic cane sugar is the best sugar to use in order to cause no irritation. So I'm just going to start scooping out the amount of sugar. I never measure the sugar, unfortunately. I do just use a little 6-ounce jar and just pour it in there. So I cannot, just full disclosure, I cannot give you measurements because I literally just go off of my eye at this point. Just considering I've been making this scrub for a while, I basically just go off of what naturally feels good and go off of the eye. So I won't be able to provide you measurements, but you'll pretty much get a groove of it. I feel like once you know what ingredients you're going to put in your scrub when remaking it, you'll kind of see what the percentage is and how much you want to put and how much you can put based on your skin type or who you're formulating for. So I just put 2 little scoops in here just to show you how much sugar. It's a little bit, not too much of sugar inside of it. And then we're just going to go right into putting in another key ingredient, which is honey powder. So I love honey powder. This will be my first time using the Crafter's Choice honey powder, but I figured I might as well because it is affordable and I don't want to make sure that I'm giving you vendors that are super expensive. So this actually is very affordable, and I got like a little 2-ounce. This is pretty much damn near done because I have tested it out before making it, just making sure that it doesn't cause irritation. Again, this will be pretty much my first time making it with this type of honey powder. So honey powder is essential to sensitive skin because it definitely brings moisture to your skin, as well as it soothes any type of irritation. So you want to have 2 ingredients that are really tackling those concerns when making a scrub, especially since the scrub is ideally for sensitive skin types. So I'm just pouring in the rest of the honey powder that I had in here, and I like to mix it before adding like the oils and everything, just so that you kind of get an idea of what's going on. So next I'm gonna pour in our oatmeal. So unfortunately this is with my vendor, so I will not show the front of it because that's giving away my vendor and I can't give away that much tea, but I will link a vendor that I have used prior to their oatmeal, just so that you guys can reformulate this oatmeal. So this will be what the oatmeal does look like. It's literally like powder. They grind it. Like you can definitely use like oats from the supermarket and put it in the blender and it will come out with this texture. You won't need to put it with like water or anything. You would just put the actual oats in the blender and blend it, and it'll give you like a powdery effect like this. So I'm just gonna put it as well with the sugar and the honey powder. So far we have oatmeal, honey powder, and organic sugar in our bowl. So I'm just gonna put like 2 small handfuls of the oatmeal, and I'm just gonna mix it up. This is just what it looks like when you mix it up. It kind of blends together because the sugar and the oatmeal basically is the same color, ironically, so you're not really gonna see a major difference. But you just kind of want to take your hands and just clump the big chunks of like oatmeal. There's the car again, so unfortunately we just gotta bear with the car, I guess. So you're just gonna mush up the big little balls of oatmeal, because ironically it will definitely pull up in your scrub when you're fully formulated. When the scrub is done, and I'm going to show you once you get your final texture, if you don't mush these little balls up, I guarantee you're going to have like little balls in the scrub. And you don't really want that, especially if you're selling this to customers. It can be a little alarming, but full disclosure, it's just oatmeal that's just, you know, having it crushed up. So I just do it just based on the look. Like, I'm such a perfectionist, I want everything to look perfect, so I'm just going to mush it up. So oils is always essential when it comes to body scrubs, because it feeds your skin nutrients that is needed, which is why your skin will be dry and irritated and have flare-ups and stuff like that. So my two personal favorite oils in the entire world is Jojoba Oil and Sweet Almond Oil. Both of them are very gentle. We have one that's lightweight, which is Sweet Almond, and then we have one that's a little heavier, but it doesn't clog your pores. So if you blend the two, it gives you that perfect balance, which is what we need in our scrubs. So I pretty much just mix them together, so that's why you're getting that dark oily type of color to it. So we're just gonna put that in there. So total, we have sugar, we have honey powder, we have our glycerin to give us that sudsy reaction to it, as well as we have the oatmeal and the oils to it. So we pretty much are almost done as far as going with the oil and making the body scrub. The last thing I would say that we need to add is our shea butter. So if you have sensitive skin, shea butter is legit your best friend. Shea butter, cocoa butter, all the butters, you need it, because it definitely feeds your skin the nutrients that you need. So my vendor provides me a little jug of it. So this is what my shea butter looks like. It's unrefined, which means we do not filter it. We don't make sure that the ingredients is gone. And it's super soft, so like it's gonna be soft. It's one of your soft butters, but it does have a little scent to it, I would say. So you want to make sure, just be mindful of it. If you don't want it to be so potent in your product, then I would say don't use as much of it. So I'm pretty much just like crushing it a little bit and just putting it inside of the bowl. And you can either melt it by doing a double boiler and pour it in there, or you can do it this way. I find this way a little bit more soothing to me personally, but texture wise, because once you melt it and you harden it, like if you're doing body butter, it's gonna be, the texture of it is gonna be slightly harder. So we don't really want the the body scrub to be hard. We want to make sure that it's very soft, because we want that cloudy type of texture, that creamy, spreadable type of feel to it. So we don't want to put anything inside of it that's gonna make it super hard. Like we're gonna stay away from beeswax, we're staying away from all of that. So I'm just adding in the shea butter, and I don't put a lot inside of these little batches, because you want to make sure that you know, it's no separation of it, because ideally you're not going to keep this scrub in a cool temperature. Like, let's be real, we're going to keep it out, it's going to be in the shower, it's going to be in the bathroom, so like it's not going to be in the refrigerator. So you don't want it, once the heat gets to it, you don't want it to start separating and it's just going to look crazy. So we want to make sure we're putting in enough ingredients where it doesn't get to that point. Making love to the beat so slow. Alright, so it's done being whipped, so I'm just showing you the texture of it. And while I was off camera, I added a little bit of fragrance oil. So you don't have to put fragrance oil. I just put literally a drop, like probably 2 millimeters of fragrance oil in the scrub. Again, this is for gentle skin, so you want to avoid using fragrance oils, because sometimes that can cause irritation, just depending on who you're getting the fragrance oil from. But I would say the one that I use is safe for the skin, and I didn't use a lot, so it will not cause irritation. So I'm just showing the texture of the scrub. So this is how the texture of the scrub should be. It's definitely like a cloudy type of effect, and that's literally what we were aiming for. All right. So I got my 6-ounce jars that I use for the business, and I'm just gonna scoop it right in the jar. I do want to thank you for watching this video. I do hope that you guys formulate your own oatmeal and honey scrub, and send me, tag me to let me know how it goes. If you do have any questions, I'll be sure to read the comments down below this video, and I'll be sure to link all the ingredients as well as vendors that I've used in the past. Again, I won't use my personal vendors because I do sell this product, but I will definitely give you vendors that I have used in the past that I just don't use anymore at this point. They will be affordable as well, and I'll have it in the description box for you to use. So here is a little nice little visual of this scrub. And take care, babes.